Street 10 is a VR walking simulator with a bit of a twist. I'll be going over what it offers to help you decide if this is one for you. First off, to give you a little bit of a backstory on this game, the Street 10 was originally released as a non-VR game back in March 2024 by Random Spin Games. This title was quickly noticed by the trophy hunting community for its easy platinum, but when putting that aside, does the game offer anything more than just a platinum? There isn't any story to this game, there's no dialogue or any text to read, you simply walk forward and backwards depending if there's something different in the street. Gameplay wise, you cannot interact or pick up anything in the world, you don't even have hands. In this game, you are simply walking in two directions depending if there is something strange in the street. What I mean by this is the first time everything is usually normal and you'll want to take a mental note of this. After the first time walking forward, you may notice there being two pedestrians or various other events that can be quite strange. When the situations occur, you walk back on yourself. This is pretty much the game. Everything is normal, walk forward, something is off, walk backwards. You could say it's quite enjoyable playing Spot the Difference, but it's not that great, even if some of them are hidden very well. Graphics wise, they're not that great. From the image on the PlayStation title card, you may be thinking you're getting something with great lighting, when in reality this is not the case. Every detail is pretty bland and for some reason your character towers above everything. There are no headset or controller haptics, this is pretty much a direct port of the non-VR version, your head is just the camera. Now for the settings, there isn't any. This game is continuous movement and snap turning only. You can press a button to do a 180 turn, but it's not really necessary. You can play the game seated and I had no issues in doing so. Now for what I didn't like, I feel this section is going to be pointless as there is a lot I didn't like due to this feeling like a direct port of a non-VR game and there pretty much being nothing VR about this. However, to point some of the major issues out, I would say the movement is terrible, the height issue is just bizarre, and for some reason when finishing the game it can get stuck in a loading loop and you have to close it. There is a platinum and just like its non-VR counterpart, it will take you around 10 to 30 minutes to get. Overall, the Street 10 VR is an okay Spot the Difference game, but to call this VR really is a slap in the face. Other than just using your head as a camera, there isn't really anything else VR about this, and for that alone I really cannot recommend it. When I noticed this game was coming across to VR, I was a little bit worried, and after playing I can confirm I was right to be worried. Usually I say, so should you get this game, and I'm not even going to do that as no, you shouldn't get this game. Unless you really want a platinum trophy, then at least it will give you some form of satisfaction from that. This concludes my review for the Street 10 VR. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to the channel for more VR content. Thanks for watching.